So-called unbeatable records being broken at the Pikes Peak Marathon in Ascent this weekend for the 68th annual run up a mountain.
If you're a true mountain runner, Pikes Peak is on your bucket list.
These 26.2 miles are unlike any other race in the country, as runners from across the globe flock to Manitou Springs every year for the marathon and Ascent. The marathon all the way up and back down, the Ascent race is half that, ending at the top of Pikes Peak.
Yeah, I honestly think this is the hardest race I've ever done.
This is Christina Mascarena's second time winning first overall in the race, beating her own record by 7 minutes. The Colorado Springs native says while the elevation is a challenge, the terrain makes it even more difficult.
It's just straight uphill and straight downhill. And there's a lot of just variable in temperature, so you start off really cool, and then you get hot immediately in the W's because you're just baking in the sun the first 3 miles. And then you get up high and it's a little cool, and then you come back to town and you just hit this wave of heat.
As for the Ascent, Colorado Springs' own Matt Carpenter has held that record for 30 years, but Remy Benet from Switzerland broke it by 46 seconds.
It was even labeled the unbeatable record. And a young man from Switzerland came. He's run here before.
Getting to the top was like, had a dark night of the soul.
Marathon racer Noah Graham made his way to the Rockies from North Carolina and says after he made it halfway, the rest was a breeze.
I crammed in some grapes and some watermelon at the top, and every grape was crispier than the last. And then on the way down, I was flying. I felt like a fairy. I was just flitting across the rocks.
Recovery after the run can be tough. With plenty of fans, pizza, and even a few beers waiting at the bottom, racers like Graham say it's worth the trek.
There's so many people all just cheering you on, and they don't have to do that. They're volunteering, and it was just such an awesome day.
We've got a full list of finishers, their times, and their placements on our website, KOAA.com. In Manitou Springs, I'm Devin Karp, News 5.